Aye mamunyana chima makwa badeba O.B.T kase so enedwo anopai. Oyerepa TV so de efata ya menyina abenti ene security ene defense committee or parliament ene IGP ni prosim panyimfo akotena se de adwene biba. Ye baba asante mantami mu bantama submetro nso ene Roman father akasa de atosuku awura nom se ya won pren kwara yi edie ne mu ma won fa wani ni mfaso dodo achi Ensembi eka wenum hu ne yabo ano no pe yede ebesomo ye fa sedama boshe by electrical so akofa nkane apa ne hu ne o menyina ede aba edwaso upebi na de esese ofia ebe ye mrekra de ama promise eba so enupa ya ye no esese ni pedua no ama pomde ne aba ne etimi abo adwuma o mo na akofa papa de aba me di de kresi do ayen fa bre na ayen fa kase ne nchi mu nto am so Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama akasa ede atu contractor fo a na wo ye akwan abandada ne pen so a ene nioma bi nti omo eja ye nyina so bi ansan kwa site biem na nkofiti adwuma ase na wama auditor general audit nioma nyina ya sese nioma dana kwan mu a the big push agenda wode ye campaign ma Ghana fo to abama no wode be yinsiesie ewo akwan eso enra okwapu emantamu ene omanfo no thank you to no wode kopie mu Kofodua na Kofodua Jackson's Park ana Jubilee Park ehono mu ndo kohyia ye man anan mayemfo ene party achitafo nyina ekodi na chi na nsem a wode tu dwa no bi ni
nanano mo kasa no o ma bonyoma bi so a chese eye nsem ehia Eastern region yenim se e baga na economy a Eastern region esombo pa evise wo hwe ekwadwuma ene mining ne nyoma bebrea ekoso wo Eastern region na chese se basi e che empuntu a e wo se Eastern region so e ka na chefa se Koforido bonso apedwa dualization finalization of Oseno Enyiresi Enyinam bypass construction of modern bridge over Afram River Moamunim Kwewu Afram Plains Afram Ensiono every adoso echo Amanfrom ye be ye bridge said ye be ya yemfa pontoon entrance yonum biom Eastern Regional Hospital a yenuanum MPP sha se nanano mesha mo boy ntwanja ye beto aso na ye wie mo regional hospital no amamo
ye to aso afiri ho na ye da so agina mu ye konkren ene parliament committee ya ohwe bambo na afisem so meche committees on defense and interior aton sa de afre bambo adwuma ye fo mpanyimfo e wo man mu a wonam so edidi nkomo na no Ablekuma North de course wo ho no nyame anim nukrani ye kase ye soso so na party a ye buru ne nkrofo nso kase obeburu obi a asumdwe emma we efiri titi hobi e na abepie ananse ye me nsoma ye ni bi ye de ko kire pone ye de ko talensi enu achi ebese ekọ miamia ahodo ni bi akwatia no nyina akọhọpien a nyame ya dom aba election esan ye ba enti de course wo sa miamia nyina no se empanifo anhwe no anto nsupa amfa ngu so a ebedu baabi no ebekwa kwaye asempa.
State security is taken to restore security and safety along the Waliwale Tamale Highway and the Boko Bazua Highway. Additionally, they responded to the incidents that erupted, the violent incidents that erupted in the course of the conduct of the elections at Ablekuma North. We were particularly interested in knowing what steps are being taken to ensure that those who engaged in acts of violence at Ablekuma North are apprehended and dealt with in accordance with law. The ministers and the IGP gave us the assurance that with respect to the Ablekuma elections, they are reviewing some videos which went viral, and in due course the perpetrators would be arrested and dealt with in accordance with law. Again, the officer who allegedly assaulted one of your colleagues has been interdicted and is being dealt with. Disagreement. We have also had discussions with the ministers and the IGP on Ablekuma North rerun violence. All of us have agreed that we have many elections ahead of us. We don't intend to abandon our democracy anytime, and therefore we don't want situations where ballot boxes will be put at polling stations in the future and the citizenry will be afraid to go out to vote because of violence, and to have a trend where the political party that has the most violent people becomes the winner in presidential or parliamentary elections. Democracy is all we have. So fundamentally, the excesses arising out of Ablekuma North elections have been discussed in detail, and specific actions have also been recommended.
The reason, obviously, for this joint committee is because all these matters have a relation between our security. Our national security is important, and of course one can appreciate the impact of the spillover from Boko on our national security, especially given what's happening along the northern border of Ghana and in the sub-region. And indeed, just as the chair has mentioned, we have been reassured of measures that are being put in place to contain the situation and to restore law and order.
Yefri nkrania besia ko Western North Mantam emu na bibia ni anwea so bekwai municipality odum jadjuma Ghana National Fire Service atoto ojahye akoso ano ya wode ho amane ebo atudwa DO2 inoktete ye municipal fire officer ono na di tudwa chese nei afi ahyase besi eni abosom nson mu no ojahye makomako dumienu na akoso first quarter ne kwa ebo abosom miensa ne di kan no na ebi nso so atoato aso ebesi sabre na said odi mu nchichemu nie wo se 2024 second quarter no de toto ho a na miensa eno achi ne bi ahihye fie bi enwumam a nyame adom nti obia enwu 2025 first quarter dumienu na che so hwe ni mu akosoro pa ya bebre na emunum fie mu ena emu miensa nso enipa miensa ena wuye na municipal commander yi kasa no ena odi tudwa so manfo nya hwe yi oja osonfo pa na nso betimi adane ensemone di ensemone aha adwene papa pekum nipa asan ase ejapade Hamza Mohammed etuaso.
So for 2025 12 for 2024 3 it's a total case and I was so 12 being the total cases in 2025 because now electrical fires and RTA and casualty in year 2 which incidents in the as against last year, which is 2024. Which made in our Kunyasu 84 over beginning and also the fire. Most of the young roads are caps. Which are other commercial drivers now move other areas about among many fires. Among so among two the GD said over speeding one of the major causes. And I do also affiliate and also account for number of days are increasing as compared to that of last year. Until the end can say so Baby BME municipality. I say we are very careful, especially so we are commercial driver. Not only commercial driver, but private cars. Because the towards private cars will be now more moving.
Ye twemo san besin akotema na mayor ya otema Ebi Bright ene wetu abnamon akotema New Town ene emrono ahodo na egupu ano no wotema mpotemu akohwe ekwan a epono eyiri kakra befie na etu omanfo no ene woni omanfo na kodi nkomo ama odi arechichesem akoma wo mu sei aban ne enyi nani mfiri won so obey di hia na efata bia na watimi ama setene mu ayemre de ama wo wo se na wo hwa a sea defense no aban nyina ebo ne homoden nanso epono ne adin nti edidi befie ye tutu bebre no ebubu adan ma bi mpo afemu ahwere won kwa nanso aban guso ya wo ya hoboa se obeba betwitwa age wo mu.
And you see, like he was saying, the problem has moved beyond families losing their homes and us relocating them to us losing the major infrastructure that makes this a town. And we cannot continue to exist by replacing what we lose. There's no reason why we should lose in the first place and continue to lose. So the urgency of this project right now is not only to protect some residents who you feel you can relocate, but it's to protect essential infrastructure, and it's to prevent us from losing our future. So I think that we will re-engage them. There always has to be a cost to our development beyond the initial, preoccupation. We want a port, but how does it affect others, related and unrelated? And those are the jobs that are yours and mine to call to their attention. We're happy about the port expansion, but we also have a responsibility to make sure that its cost is not to human life and the erosion of a whole people and settlement. So I know that Gapoha is very, very concerned. I know that Gapoha is interested. By the way, we're here in response. This is myself and a NADMO coordinator, a Works Department, Urban Routes, in response to a call from our assembly man for this area.
But yet in say protection, MSC defense, because we are yes, roadway tra, any road BRSSC to way. Last year, festival, no one see any before, and Pesses, I didn't be CBU. Into roadway catipe, yeah, other options say, you to blocky your festival and say, Mom, you should never be because roadway, you want the catcher of and say, Mom, you should never be road, and send a very another problem ever. Into roadway, very paramount. He said, then I ever share Miji going to AD more. Send a presidency of our city, Ghana. Say, Mayor Su, ever say, Tema, Senator, Tema, best fan into my past. Now, Ghana, it's in the African say, then find fiber. I want the any, I want the beer, say, the support to now, a best society, young fan support to not on society, or society, and you're not society, Tema, any Ghana society.
Ye free Tama, Naya Bekuma Sibantama. Parish priests, a Roman Catholics of Openia, or St. Anthony Roman Catholic Church, no, El Bantama, a Reverend Father George Boachedankwa, in the Wakasa de Adesra to 1 year and Yamia 2 and some. I'm out to me baby schools, I would win a free of Frad de Mukrakusi, Suyapomu say, Ya woman will miss Yana home for so in here. Essence Sikanwa will be Yano, said a bear will bet me at Timo Frano. Now I bear for so diama of mine. St. Anthony Catholic JHS, a year in graduation year Toso and 9, Jumana say. Ena osofupenyi kasai na ya opepra eto ansemi so.
Reverend Father Boachedankwa parish priest ewo St. Anthony Roman Catholic Church no ewo Bantama na make say odi afutuo de ama school ranom ose mo hwe no mo hunu se emofra no omoda ache ehia esne sika mobenya efisa abofra no so yeyi a eno ene betumi aboa ma oman no so etumi atumpon osan tu achechefo fo se wonu mo hwe se omobegya se omutumi ema emofra no must be a school more and yet a Frankasa addition and the buy a bassa na more dada awfo, but in some way say a tuga abra na Saint Anthony Basic School. I know a war Bantama na one AD one graduation a tosso and 9 a school no more.
I was here and yet we now all school no one here man. Hiyama Nebusia Hiyama Nemai. So Benya Jinabia Pra Egina. Eye Jumapa achede nyamedia ma no ebeda di school ko nu mo de aboama oman na tumpon ebo no ankasa ni nyinyi baabi a wotie nti school tie eni se koye se yisika na ode pe emo nipa na oba de sua no na o se oyeye mbutaye na oman na ofiri mu no nso nkuntuodi
Nkoso hene a wo Bantama nana Jesse ono so akire se ende mabunu ade won ho ahye nuboni mu dodo enti wonhwe na wonhwe won ho mfremu se beye a won da ache ebeye yie
sa se ni nfanya sua wi num ni nuboni se ni ndi Roma so ene nam ko ewie no aso na ese mko aso rano omuma omawofo emre enu asi the school no more we you know this on the court continue as at was come on we muboni bia ema o makwam no munyi o munko school ye bia na wo beye mampanyi na bedi akire na beye hene.
Madam Angela Boatema headmistress and watcher say amofra no omonhwe no munhu se uwie GHS na afei na wo share school ase eno no
ye di wani mu na dɔɔso ye fansa so go bi si dan no we ye foundation omolentin ene ne moso nwandu ho ti akasa twa mo se omo continue fie na kakra yi omo books na omo sua mu no wa ha no na omo tu omo koso ensua enkenkan na nento aso ene wo SHS no so mo yes omo kodu wa adesua bi ne wo ebu so mo SHS wa omo ntimi enye
yet was wa MPP ni NDC ntokwasem ya ebi eyi ni tiwa Blekuma North na anu ya no Arabia odi Christina Ranson ya wono adanse form na constituency wagina mu pen ama NDC na wobde aprem na hyebedwa akonwa wanya akasa de afa ho se kwan a nipa bi ekotete kane ewutu senya East MP ha wakumsin no nyame anim no kure no no NDC ni nenso nso nsɛmfo so sebe esan sɛ de course be ma utimi eni oba abwatwede ana wuto hye ne so oba anye be ma tipen be ma wa beti eden no ana umu eduro no na no yonko be ma kokon na ebra so se wo se e kan bibi kire ono ani NDC party eni MPP for se sebe Ghana anya wo mo dia Ghana ye Ghana for dia na ye pre asomdwe e de ma oman no
in fact, and yet politics, it shouldn't be fight. It shouldn't be life and death. Politics, yeah, politics. Yeah, say the Dima, now, say you no for ya. Also, India, now they are coming, and then do or die after. Into no name condemn, fine, and yet fine. And yet fine, the both sides, the straight no year or 2 years, no, and seriously, so I say MPP 4 people, MPP 4 people, and then on and assassin with two, and I'm previous in same day I have to say upon what I say, and a man, a better. Oh, until was some spray pepper from about the ABI and Temuna, ABI resident to cramp. My effect, how I come so a Yami mate, a woman in politics, 2012. The name of the political school, and some of you are into a friend and your energy. In fact, on Tnafi, on San, and to Hofo, on San Bass or Bar. The same home, the Edican, and the share, or baby, pass with it. Or baby, anyone may say, Medina, a parliamentary candidate. Name per se, me constituent, I know be proud only, or be moved Ghana, Nibia, who proud of she. And can present ni moja ato shebu. It is the no plan so na ka say ma encouraging ma say ma people and fan to kwamba but the eba and I make fa akotia dia ye koso so next year party na say NDC party ye legislate seat na India.
Yebejina mami nsem ya woken so na ye de O.B.T kase no akweweye ye fa sedama promise ba ya akofa nupa e de abedwa so manfo nyina etobi edi sese oni padua unya nto obi a bra na beji wade bejibi oba efia he ya bosheba plaza ye ben wasi Methodist cathedral ha wonsa ebeka dodo wa uhia ye de aseda so ma bosheba electric house a wakofa nkane apa ene ho ne o manyina de aba eno na wusi dan ni wie na wo waye a ye de nkane no ana wayese no eye ho adwuma na kire utimi twagya ne tumu a na afi wo de nkane ne so sisi fi ne manyina atumi akoyi bo na afo ono na atu kwan akwa ma no ne akotwa ne Ghana ene abibifo nsa no a watebo ne sokora a wo de aba ene uko socials ne so a TikTok ene Instagram pictures ne videos ne bi ya load bi egu ho ubetimi akohwe wo like ya na wama ya so ate ye be de bebrɛ be bia wo ewo Ghana ha ya free 03220 30838 and 0536 095 966 so midi de kwesi do a ye de mu si ha afi ne mama kwa abade abadwuma ne so ankasa me koka kwesi pakawo osen ho na ye de dwuma no abeso mo free sabre ekosi se 9:30 bebo ye da mo nyina ase ma mo ache